Liam has 11 more markers than Jeremiah. Liam has 80 markers. How many markers does Jeremiah have? Because this problem has this one key phrase in it, 11 more markers, we're going to use a bigger, smaller difference organizer, and that difference is focusing on more. And how much more in this problem? We can see there are 11 more. So let's go ahead and put the 11 in the difference box. So we have 11 and we're focusing on more. Let's reread the problem and use our organizer to now solve. Liam has 11 more markers than Jeremiah. So who has more markers? Well, Liam does. So I'm going to put Liam's names here, and we'll put Jeremiah in the smaller amount because Jeremiah has the smaller number. Liam has 80 markers. So we're going to put the big number here is 80. The question reads, how many markers does Jeremiah have? Well, that's going to be equal to 80 minus 11. That's the amount Jeremiah has. So let's go ahead and do that problem over here. We have 80 and we're going to subtract 11. Well, first 0 minus 1. We're not able to do that until we regroup. What are we going to regroup? We're going to regroup one group of 10 into 10 ones. So now what we can do is this. We can now subtract 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1, and 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. And now we can focus on our tens. 7 minus 1 10 is equal to 6 tens. So our answer is 69. Another way we can solve it is to use a model. That rod is equal to 10, and a dot is going to be equal to 1. So if we're going to show 80 minus 11, this is how we can do it using rods and dots. So first of all, we're going to show 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there is 80. Next, what we're going to do is this. We're going to subtract 11. Well, to subtract 11, we have a little bit of a challenge because we don't have any ones to subtract. So let's focus on this 1 to subtract. How are we going to subtract 1? Well, we're going to do this. We're going to change this rod. We're going to regroup that rod into dots. We're going to make 10 dots. So here are the 10 dots that the rod became. So the rod is going to become those 10 dots, and so that's what happened. And so the rod goes away, and now it was regrouped into these 10 dots. So next, when we subtract 1, now when we have subtract 1, because we regrouped, we have something to remove. We're going to remove that 1. So let's go ahead and remove that 1. And so we've solved that. We now have how many ones? We now have 9 ones. So now let's focusing on subtracting one rod or one group of 10. So let's subtract that group of 10. So here we go. We're going to subtract that group of 10. So that group of 10 is now gone. So now let's count all of our rods. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how many rods we have left. So our number here is 69. So 80 minus 11 is equal to 69. And that's how many markers Jeremiah has, which is 69.